All right, so I am going live. I'm gonna make sure my audio's set up here. Okay, and I'm gonna review what I've learned from the beginning of this course in communications. I had taken a previous communications. It was one of the first classes I actually took at SFCC, intercultural communications, which was very interesting, and I really enjoyed this class as well. But what I've learned since the beginning of the course is that, well, for one thing, preparing for presentations doesn't necessarily mean that's how the presentation is going to go. For instance, I recorded many practice sessions for my informative speech, and they all lasted longer than 6 minutes, but when I presented, I think slowing down and giving myself time to portray my ideas and focus more on the point of what I was delivering in my informative speech and message would be helpful in the future for future presentations, and just maybe not focusing so much on being able to get through it, but more the content. And I definitely dealt with some anxiety in preparing for the speech, but because I've had to do basically 45 minutes of public speaking in the past, I knew that it couldn't be worse than that. So I learned that I do have like a moderate level of anxiety for presenting. I don't think it's as bad as I was thinking when we started the quarter, and when I was hearing first about the informative speech that we would be undertaking. And so in the future, I feel more prepared and knowledgeable in what I can do to prepare for my presentations or just communicating with people in general, being grounded, being able to practice listening, and that works for me. I'm discovering that it's okay for me to not know everything about a topic, and still be informative to others, as someone who practices wellness and demonstrates that to people as a massage therapist for my career right now. It's pretty invaluable takeaway for me. And knowing that there are different styles of communication, watching the informative speeches throughout our class, everyone kind of had a different tone depending on what they were presenting, and so that's also a good thing to know. I feel like some of the takeaways that I took to heart were just the stages of communication in relationships, knowing that I can practice listening pretty much any time, and that's going to be a lifelong process. And listening for those differences in communication helps me to improve and learn in a capacity that's going to help me in my future career, in whatever I plan to do, and get the information that I need from it, and that includes in my relationships. So overall, I feel like I've learned a lot, and I've also improved a lot about myself and others in communication and presenting. And thank you again for everything that you did this quarter, and I hope you have a good spring break.